Right, good evening, everyone. My name's Nick. I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa, and it's Tuesday night, and it's training night. So, leading on to the launch, we decided let's go a bit and delve into the current compensation plan. We've been told a couple of things by Craig De Bruin, by Cameron Bott the other night, and I thought it prudent to actually get hold of our resident financial bean counter guru, financial. Well, you must tell us what you do. The financial planner. I've got Frohan Landman from Bloemfontein Team Epics on this call here with me tonight. I'm honored. Frohan's always been one step ahead of everybody else as far as all the number crunching is concerned and the compensation plan and all that. So I'm going to actually stop my share and just have a little chat with Frohan. I'm going to spotlight him and me and him, and then we'll just have a chat quickly, and then we'll carry on with the Zoom. So Frohan is from Bloemfontein, as I said. And he's a financial planner by profession. He's got a bed and breakfast in Bloemfontein. So if any of you go to Bloem, you're not allowed to go to a hotel. You get hold of Frohan and you go stay with Frohan. That's where you got to go. So Frohan is one of the first people that I actually touched base with when my previous company merged with Oryx. And I went via Cape Town to where did I go? Cape Town, then I went to Bloem, and then from Bloem, as in speaking to people, and Bloem I went to Colorado Springs, and so we started to chat, and we met each other on this medium. And as I say, strangers become friends and friends become family, and that is exactly what happened. Believe it or not, I've never ever looked Frohan in the eyes, person to person. I actually wanted to go to Bloem this weekend, but because of all the COVID things going on here in Gauteng and the possibility of us going to level 5, they say, I said, no, let me rather not take a chance. So, Frohan, just a little bit about yourself before we kick into what we want to do tonight, and take it away. Frohan, are you there? He froze. I think he froze. It's cold in Bloem, very cold in Bloem. So anyway, so that's technology. That's what happens. Frohan is frozen. So guys, what I'm going to do is we'll bring him on again, but I'm going to share the screen now and get the presentation going. We're not going to let technology get the better of us. So as you can see, I've got Frohan with me. Now, just a disclaimer before we start. Tonight's presentation is based on examples only, and in no way must any of the figures and formulas be seen as factual. Please consult your local region for your area specific compensation plan. So what we're saying there is, tonight there's a lot of new people that have joined New Age, especially here in Southern Africa. We've seen the volumes come in strong the last couple of weeks, and we just need to bring out the message to everybody and just tell everybody what it's like, how the compensation plan works, and then diverge afterwards, and just go a little bit into recruiting. So, as we heard last week by Craig, he called it revenue share to the power of 9. Revenue share to the power of 9. So, I've listed 9 things here, and if we want to break it down, the compensation plan is going to be made up of the following: retail sales, and I'm going to go into that a bit just now, but retail sales means you're going to be able to buy product at wholesale prices and sell it at retail prices. First order bonus means that you will be able to if your downline orders, and in the first 4 weeks, you'll be able to get paid the maximum commission as long as it happens in the first 4 weeks. So I think it's 30%. Base commission, as it is now, we'll go into that. Savings bonus, also go into that. Currently, savings bonus is working well in the US. What that means is you have to reach a certain amount of sales per week or earnings per week. The company then adds a certain percentage to your earnings for that week. And as soon as you hit, currently in the US with the US compensation plan, as soon as you reach $10,000, they write you a check and you'll get a surprise, and $10,000 will be paid to you. Your income position bonus, your matching bonus, your pay line bonus, we'll go into all of that now. And then the one they've added on, the title bonus, so as you rank up, you get extra commission added onto you, as well as the opportunity reward and lifestyle rewards. Marina, just make a Frohan co-host as soon as he comes in there. And then the opportunity reward and lifestyle rewards, that's over and above what you're earning. You'll get opportunity rewards that could help you buy product, it will help you go on vacations, lifestyle, all these nice things that you'll also be able to do. So, Frohan, as soon as you're on, just let me know, and then I'll bring you in. So let's start.
I am back, Nick. Sorry.
No problem. I realized you got technical issues there, but it's cool. So basically, we've done the introduction. Now I'm going on to the PV. What is PV, guys? You've seen the products. If you've gone into your back office, PV is a point. A point is a universal denomination by which commissions are calculated. So each product has points allocated to it, okay? Each country has its currency, and the points are different. Well, the currency per point is different all over the world. So as we say here, the example over here, we've got 1 point at the moment is $1 in the States. Ours will not be the same. Ours will not be $1. Ours will be in rands. How much in rands? It's a guessing game. It's a guessing game. So we, for the sake of this presentation, we've pitched it at 25 Rand, just out there. So 1 point for the sake of the presentation is 25 Rand in South Africa, right? In South Africa. Each commissionable product has a selling price, we know that, and a point volume amount associated with it. So as soon as a product has a point volume associated with it, you know that's commissionable. Right, target business levels. Now, target business levels is the same all over the world. And what I mean by that is the way it's been named. It starts off with activated. Activated is the lowest, it's the entry level, let's put it there. Business level is the one step up. That is the boss level, and just correct me if I'm wrong there, Frohan. The elite level is the next one, and ultimate is obviously where everybody must get to. Everybody must get to that. Frohan, if you want to chat a bit about this and just explain it in more detail, bearing in mind I've listed the points value that Creative Brain mentioned to us on that Zoom a month ago, where he listed the actual points. I've put them in there because it's listed. It's there. So do you want to say something about this, Frohan?
Look, so the PVs that have changed for South Africa is a much bigger deal than what many people would know of. So initially, when we started to bring RX into South Africa, everything worked with this 1,500, 1,500, and 200 PV. And we had a long discussion and many negotiations with them. And Eventually, they came to the party by reducing it to the same PV levels as Mexico, which is the PVs that we have at the moment, which is about half of what it normally is. And seeing these lower entry points, I think, is going to be a crucial part. It's going to play a big role in how we are going to position Africa, because now it's becoming a product for the masses and a business that we can take out to a lot of people. So obviously, if you're in this business, you want to be ultimate. And the biggest reason, when I think when we get later in the presentation, I can explain you guys a little bit more why I love being on ultimate. But basically, you don't want to leave any money on the table. If you can make more money, then that's what you want to do. And to do that, you want to go ultimate. So but the lower PVs is incredible.
Yeah, do you agree with that? I also think exactly the same as you. The fact that, I mean, ultimate in South Africa at the moment is 800, isn't it? It's 800.
Yes,
in the US, it's 1,500 PV, and now they're bringing it to 200. That exactly tells us what they're saying for the South African pocket, you know? Yeah, that's very exciting. So in the first 28 days, as a new age representative, your first goal is to reach your business level PV within your first 28 days, right? That's what it is currently. I think it's going to be exactly the same. Listening to Cameron Bott, what he said, they did it the same. The structure is the same globally. Okay, so we can talk the same language. It's just the numbers that are going to vary, and they're going to add a couple of things for the South Africans. So from your enrollment date, you count 4 Fridays to reach your target business level. So remember, we get paid weekly in this business. We get paid weekly. So commissions are calculated on Wednesdays and paid out on Fridays. Okay, so the week that you enroll in, and I'll show you here, let's say you enroll in the green week, you got to count 4 Fridays from the week you enroll to know that you have to do certain things, which we'll get into later. Okay, so your every single 4 weeks, every 4th Friday, you need your auto delivery to be in check, to become to stay commissionable, and also you need a minimum PV. Now these we don't know yet what they are going to be, but at the moment I think it's 100 PV. Frohan, am I right?
Yes, the auto deliveries at the moment is set at 80 PV.
Okay.
So it's slightly less. It used to be 100, and the main structure is around 100. But for us at the moment, we've got 80, which makes it a little bit cheaper. There's also a dollar amount linked to it. I think $168, if I'm not mistaken, excluding delivery. So whichever comes first.
Okay. Yes, that's what so whichever comes first. Exactly. Right. So meet Tom. Now we're going to use the PV that's currently in South Africa. Right. So if we're looking at this, let's say you enrolled, if you look at the calendar on the bottom right, you enroll on the 9th, on Thursday the 9th, in the pink week. All right. That's your first week, because the 10th is a Friday. So your next cycle is 4 Fridays from the 10th, the 31st, if you can see on the diagram there. Okay, so your goal to reach business, you need 40 PV to reach business level, okay? And you have until the 31st of January to get that. Now Frohan, does that apply to us at the moment?
Yes, and this is actually a very, very crucial point. In the current structure, our Fridays are the American Fridays. So in South Africa, it's more Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, if I can say it like that. And what happens is that if you enroll, say, on a Thursday or a Friday, your first auto delivery is much quicker than someone that would have, enrolled on the Saturday after 8. Where you'll have your full 4 weeks. So it's a very important point to keep in mind, that it works like this, and with us it's exactly the same. And it's good to know when your time span is over for reaching the correct business level.
So remember that the consensus or the rule globally is Friday, 12 o'clock. That's when it ends. Is that right? Right. But
Yes.
because we are, and that we work with mountain time. We work
Yes.
with mountain time. So MT. So 12, so 00 MT is our 8 p.m. on Saturday morning. That's
8 a.m.
8 a.m. Sorry, 8 a.m. Saturday morning, and that's cutoff time. Okay, cool. Right, so meet Sally. Hello, Sally. There she is there. So let's say you enroll Monday the 3rd. Okay, week 5. Monday the 3rd. Your goal to reach ultimate, you need 200 PV, and you have to do that by the end of the month. In other words, the 4th Friday, 1, 2, 3, the 28th. The 28th. 4th Friday, that's your goal to reach ultimate. Okay? 200 PV. Same principle as Tom. So your first 28-day summary, let's just go through the summary. New brand partners, the terminology here is still old, have 28 days to reach their business levels. You've got to count 4 Fridays from the week you enrolled, okay? And if you ever need help with this, support is there to help you. And the email address is good to write down, uk.support@oryx.com. I foresee changes in this email address after the 3rd, but for now, or just consult your leader, consult your upline, and they will help you. Right, so now your option A, reaching ultimate. Currently, this is the stock that is available for in the US markets and the European and Australian markets to reach ultimate. Now, the reason why I've put this on the slide is to show you the products or the volume of products that you're actually going to get if you buy the South African ultimate pack. Right, so they don't just give you one of each. The trend is a whole lot together. Okay, so I'm presuming they're going to do exactly the same for us, for 25 PV, 200 PV, I mean, 200 PV. Now, if we're saying 1 PV is 25 Rand, like I said in the beginning, for the sake of this presentation, 200 PV is for ultimate 5,000 Rand. That's what it's going to cost, according to our numbers that we've thrown out there. Now, again, they're not cast in stone. So they're probably wrong, okay? It's probably a little bit less or might be a little bit more, who knows? But this is it. This is what you're going to get for ultimate, okay? So now, if you want to reach the business level, now business is 40 PV. You have 2 ways of doing it. Now, Frohan, do you want to elaborate a little bit on this? Maybe the ultimate like you wanted to, and then come back into the business one?
Yes, I missed the first part now, but basically this is going to go, it works hand in hand with the power of 9, the 9 ways in which you can earn commission or money with New Age. And if you, the reason why I'm very big on the ultimate pack is if you subscribe as a new representative, and I'm just going to use our current product lines and PVs and things like that as an example. But if you look at selling a Slenderize at the moment as an example, so Slenderize, if you're on, if you look at the retail structure, you can put on 30% retail commission. So it goes from, I think the retail price is $200 and we can get it for $140. So you make $60 in retail commission.
Excluding,
if it's an, yeah, well, that's now excluding delivery.
Yes.
Just the price of the product, but that's $60. And then if you look at the ultimate pack where you get 30% team lead bonus, it means that instead of just getting your 15% base commission, you're getting 30% on the volume of that sale as well. And that kind of pushes up the potential to earn income massively. Instead of 15 or 20%, you can now earn 30. So if you combine that team lead bonus when you're on the ultimate for your new customers with your retail sales, you're actually generating good money, which is very awesome. That's most of us are here because the products are good and the people are good, but we're also here because it's a good potential business for earning an extra income or a main income for many people. And that's where this comes in, where I believe that if you're ultimate, you're not leaving any money on the table. So instead of only making 15 or 20% on your first sale to a new customer, you can now make the full 30%, and that's what you ultimately want.
So Frohan, when you're saying that 30%, that's the first order bonus that he mentioned, right?
Yes. So the name is going to change from what I gather with this, where at the moment we're talking about a team lead bonus. So that's the idea behind it, is the incentive to grow your business with customers and new representatives or brand partners. And it's now going to change to a first order bonus. But essentially it's going to be the same thing, or it sounds like it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the business level, as we see on the screen there, Frohan?
Yes, so here's I'm sure most of you on the Zoom have heard about the power of 4. And I think that's the crucial part with this, is if you bring in 4 brand partners, the idea is more or less that you should earn the amount of money that you started off with your business level, you should be able to earn back through the new order bonus or the team lead bonus. So it's very important to understand the inner workings of how this works. But basically, once you've joined, if you start your business on an activated level and you want to move up to the business level, the only thing you need to do is sell 20 PVs on these PV numbers, sell 20 PVs of products within your first 4 weeks, and that will push you up to business. At the moment, you have to go from activated to business, you have to sell 100 PV. And by selling products, that's how you can increase your business level to earn the higher team lead bonuses or new order bonuses.
Yeah, first order bonuses. So guys, we are recording this Zoom, and to many of you, you might say, now this is very confusing. So I urge you guys to go. Don't worry about it. Go back and listen to the recording again. And you'll start to understand how this all ties in. So we're just going to break down the ultimate and go down the thing there, just to show you guys. And Frohan, correct me if I'm wrong here. The ultimate and its benefits. So ultimate, we said you get a team lead bonus on your first order of 30%. Am I right, Frohan?
Sorry, yes. So any new representatives, any new packs you sell, any new customers, you will get 30% of the PV if you're on ultimate level.
That is massive. So 30% of the PV. So if you're looking at 200 PV, if you have 200 PV, you get 30% of 200. It's 60. 60 at 25 Rand, let's say. 60 at 25 Rand, that's over 1,000 Rand. That's a lot of money. And you know what? It's and like I said, and like we saw in the pictures, if it's going to be anything like the norm, the ultimate is going to be a bunch of products, to use for yourself and to sell. So I'm very excited with this. The elite and its benefits, same thing. Exactly what Frohan said, 25% team lead bonus. Is that still going to apply, do you think, Frohan? Well, we don't know.
I'm not sure yet.
No,
so the only thing I know is that they say they are shaking it up to put cash in people's pockets quicker. So that's one thing that I do know, but exactly how they are going to do it, I am not sure yet.
So for those listening and those new, at the moment, your team lead bonus is 25%, right? 25%, that's your team lead bonus. And that's on new people. Am I right, Frohan? That's on new people.
Yes.
Now the business level, 40 PV, the team lead bonus there, and there's an example after this, is 20%. So, you don't have to go into the ultimate straight away. You can build yourself up to the ultimate, but we have a certain time period that you have to get there, either by yourself or by a portion of yourself and through your team's PV. Am I right, Frohan?
Yes. And I think a very important thing to mention here, Nic, is that one of the brilliant things about New Age as a company or as a network marketing company is the fact that they lock in your position or your title, if I can call it that, for life. So if you're on the ultimate pack, whether you start off with 1,000 customers or just one, they'll never downgrade you from ultimate to elite or business because of whatever reason. And that's a very nice thing. Many other companies have these hoops that you've got to jump through. If you don't do this, you don't get that, and you can default on your levels. Where with New Age, it's for life. So if you're on ultimate and you decide to jump in, purchase the ultimate pack, get all the products, you'll always be on ultimate, and that's an incredible thing. And on ultimate, you get 30%. The guy that earns the most commission in the company earns 30%, and the guy that earns the least, who's also an ultimate, will earn 30%. And that's a brilliant concept.
Absolutely. And then here's the entry level one, which is the team lead, the activated, and here you get 15%. So it caters for everybody. And I mean, 20 PV at 25 Rand a PV, that's 500 Rand. That's what we're predicting here on this presentation, right? Okay, so here's a better picture of what we were just talking about. I'm going to run through this just quickly. You can see here a member here, which is the activate one, to 20 PV 15 is your team lead bonus. The business one is the 20%. The elite is the 25%, and then your ultimate here being 30%. So just an example of how a team lead bonus works. You go ultimate 200 PV, that's what you get there, right? Your 200 PV at 30%, that gives you 60 PV. At 25 Rand a PV times by 60, that's 1,500 Rand, South African rands in your pockets, right? And then Tom here, 200 PV, the ladies always do better than the males. Always. The ladies always do better than the males, even in diagrams. The 200 PV here at 20% gives you 40 PV. 40 PV at 25 Rand, that's 1,000 Rand. So that's also good money. So both are great. Now, Frohan, go for gold. What does gold?
Yes, I think this is probably the most crucial part. If you join New Age, or if you're trying to build your business, again, like with many other things in this company, they will never take anything back. So if you're ultimate by reaching the PV, the right amount of volume points, you can go ultimate. And then by enrolling 4 new representatives within your first 8 weeks, you unlock gold. And gold comes into play with the matching bonus that you can earn, which is much higher in the beginning. So if you are gold, you can earn in your first, second and third generation, you earn your matching bonus, the slide that's on here now. And that's really where the money is at.
And that's over and above your direct commission.
Yes,
so
your base commission.
Direct commission now. We're talking about team lead bonus and matching bonus. So there's 3 ways you're earning already here.
Yes.
Is that
4, including retail.
including retail? Yes, correct. So that's 4. So do you have to be ultimate to get that, or can you be activated only to get all those 4?
So you have to be ultimate in South Africa to be able to go gold. And once you go gold, you start getting your matching bonuses as well. So it's important to try and be ultimate. That's the quickest way that you earn the most money.
Yeah. So you know what I'm seeing here is if you don't get to ultimate quickly, it's you're missing out. You're throwing money away.
Yes, you're leaving money on the table.
Absolutely, you're leaving money on the table. So for me, if I'm looking at the generations here, right? Your currently as it stands, your first generation's paying you 15%, second generation 10, right? Right? 10,
Yes.
correct if I'm wrong, and then third generation 5. So basically concentrate on the 3 plus retail to start off with, and then you start once the momentum goes and you get everybody on and you start earning the PVs that come in from everybody else working out there, then you'll go your 4th and your 5th and your 6th and your, because you earn 5% right through to 7th generation.
Exactly. And this is, if you look at the compensation plan and the calculator and how it works, the matching bonus is where you make the big bucks. It's little bits of money on lots of people, because basically in your first generation, if you enrolled a representative and that representative earned 1,000 Rand for the week, and remember they pay commissions weekly. So if they earn 1,000 Rand and you earned 15% of that, you got 150 Rand from that representative because you brought him into the business. So if you have 4, sorry?
Residual income.
Exactly. So if you have 4 of them, that's 600 Rand just because you brought them into the business and you're helping them to be successful. That's without your base commission, your 15% that you earn on your pay line, and it's without the team lead bonus or the new order first sale bonus, first order bonus, and it's without that, and it's without the retail commission. So there's a lot of money to be made with this. Even if everybody does small amounts of sales or small amounts of recruitment or small amounts of anything, if there's a lot of people that do it together, that's where residual income comes in.
100%. So auto delivery is basically, you put an auto delivery into the system that is going to run on your last week of your 4 weeks. So remember I said 4 Fridays? When you're approaching the 4th Friday, that week, your auto delivery will kick in. So it'll kick in normally on the Saturday. It kicks in on the Saturday, and you're going to be required to have an auto delivery of a minimum amount of PV. Right now, I think it's 80, as what Frohan said, or you need to spend $168. Am I right, Frohan?
Sorry, I muted myself here in the background. Yes, you're right.
But one thing, sorry, I'll bring you in now. But one thing I must just say, if your auto delivery is not active, you're not going to benefit from the wholesale price. So let's take Slenderhouse. Currently, $140 is wholesale price. Retail price is $200. If your auto delivery is not active, you're going to pay $200 on that product, because you're not going to qualify, you're not going to be commission qualified. Maybe you can explain that in more detail, Frohan.
Yeah, sure. So it's a basic business concept. All right. So firstly, all businesses work with one of 2 things. It's either the sale of a product or the sale of a service. With New Age, it's a sale of a product. And in the same way that if you buy a car, if you don't put fuel in it, you cannot drive it. So with New Age, what we do is the auto deliveries are almost like the fuel that you put into your engine. to grow a successful business, you want hundreds or thousands of representatives or brand partners and customers within your organization, with everybody buying the auto delivery, whether you use it or sell it or give it away as samples, it's your prerogative. But just like any other store, if you buy a Pick and Pay franchise, as an example, if you've bought the franchise, it's there, you stock it, you've got it, your doors are open. If your clients buy all of your products and you don't restock it, your doors are closed. It doesn't mean that your Pick and Pay is gone. It just means that there's nothing there. So the auto delivery essentially is kind of like what it keeps your business open, and it keeps you commission eligible, and it keeps you in the business where you can earn the discounts of wholesale prices. And it's important. It's a big part of the business, because you get into this to make money and to become successful. And everyone else, you want that for everyone who you introduce into this company, you want them to be successful and make money as well. And that's how we run this business.
Yeah, so 100%. So there's your example of if you want to qualify for commission. Again, I'm showing you here, you enrolled on the 3rd, your first qualifier is on the 29th of February, and then 4 Fridays after that, and 4 Fridays after that. So it's generally color-coded. So if you came in on a pink week, follow the pink weeks, and you'll be there, right? So base commission, we've discussed base commission. Again, there's a X amount of percentage as you rank up. Currently on Ultimate, it's 15%. Am I right, Frohan? 15% on,
yes,
on that. And then what? Yeah, carry on there.
Sorry, no, the base commission is the same for everyone. And again, it's one of those things that it filters down whether you are the #1 representative or brand partner, or the guy that joined yesterday. Everybody earns 15% base commission. We're all on the same level. And that's a brilliant thing. And
currently there's a cap. So $2,000 on your pay line, that's the cap. That is the advantage about our whole compensation plan here, because you can go wide. So if you've maxed out on your pay line, you can open another pay line. Am I right? Frohan, is that correct?
Sorry, I lost you there for a moment.
Okay, so what I'm saying is the 2,000 Rand, the $2,000 US. That's. Are you with me, or did you freeze again? You froze again. Well, that's what it is, guys. So $2,000 is currently the max. You can go down on your pay line, and that's the beauty about our compensation plan, is you can open another pay line. So you can have one power line, and you can have up to 5, I think it is, or unlimited other pay lines, maximum $2,000. So here's the example of the base commission example. You'll see the income position on the top there. Your power line's got 2,000 point volume. Your pay line's got 500 point volume. Paydays on a Wednesday, they take whatever PV you had on your pay line, you get 15% of that, so you get $75 there. Now, convert that into rands, whatever our domination is going to be. Another example over here is 2,000 on the power line, you got 1,000 on the pay line, 15% of the 1,000 PV here, you get paid $150. So if it was 1,000 Rand, and let's say it was 15, you get 150 Rand on the pay week. So carry over volume, where the PV on the power line is greater than the sum of the PV on all pay lines. The remaining difference. So in this case, if you look at the previous screen, 2,000 on the power line less the 1,000 on the pay line, that leaves you with 1,000. So that's carry over volume for the next week. So what happens is You put the carryover volume one side, okay, from week 10, which was the previous week. You've got 1,000 on your power line to go forward on the week 11, and you generate 1,000 PV for that week. You then get a 15% commission on the 1,000 PV that you get, okay? And then your carryover volume of 1,000 PV gets added into your power line for the following week. So where the PV on the power line is greater than the sum of the PV on all pay lines, like I said, the remaining difference is carried over on the power line into the next commissional week. So this is where auto balancing comes in, and our auto balancing, and I'm going to read you this thing because this is one of our patents. This is one that one of the things that differentiates the new age compensation plan currently with any other compensation plan on the globe, right? You never have to worry about how or where your personal points or customer points are placed within your organization in order to maximize your profits. With the patent pending auto balancing algorithm, we ensure that every point generated by you and your customers is placed perfectly and automatically so that your profitability is maximized to the fullest. Now, that is something that everybody wants, but we're the only ones that have got it. It's a very, very clever concept, and it protects us. It protects us. That's part of the thing with the Bill of Rights that we have, right? You must remember, these things are chatted about with corporate, with management. Our partner councils sit there, they talk about it, and the people in the field are looked after. So all volume generated from either the preferred customer that you sold product to, or your personal purchases in excess of the required PV for your auto balance, right? Okay, that is automatically, okay, that is automatically placed so that you can actually profit the most.
And Nick, sorry, I am back.
Are you back?
I missed you a little bit there. You asked whether about the 2,000 PV limit.
Yeah, so we were discussing about the pay line, where currently your weekly earnings cannot exceed $2,000 US per pay line.
Yes.
If it happens, you can open another pay line. Am I right?
Once you've optimized your power line and your pay line, you can open up a new line. Yes.
Optimized means capped, $2,000 US.
Yes.
Or
yes.
13,000, sorry, or 13,384 PV currently as it stands.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So Frohan, take us through this auto balancing example that's on the screen right now. You know?
Auto balancing, again, like you mentioned, Nick, it's a brilliant concept. So what New Age has done is that they've combined all the currencies into one, I want to say like a global currency, which we call the PVs. So they've simplified the process instead of working in rands and dollars and yens and all of those things. And what they do is that your commission is paid out in your volume points. So if you've got, like in this example, if you've got 500 volume points on one side and 1,000 on the other side, you get paid on your pay line the 500 volume points, like Nick mentioned here. But what this algorithm does in auto balancing is all of your personal sales, and this is the part that I probably love the most, you know, is you've got at the moment you purchase 80 PV in your auto delivery. So anything that you purchased for yourself above 80 points actually goes into this auto balancing algorithm, and all of those points get placed in the best position where you can earn the most commission. So if you decide you want to buy 200 points worth of products, you'll earn 120 PV, which is auto balanced into your pay line or whichever line needs the most points for you to earn the most commission. And then that also includes any direct sales with with preferred customers. So basically, the system looks at where's your power line and where's your pay line. And if you've got more than one line, it looks at where the lines are with the least amount of points. And it actually just places that PV within the smallest lines, your smallest pay lines, so that you can earn the most commission. And it's automatic.
So there was a question earlier on, how do I qualify for gold? If I've recruited all these people, have I qualified for gold? We got to remember one thing, and this is a very, very good question. What we're doing right now is we are bringing people in to lock their spots at no cost. So what's happening here is you've got, let's say, you've got 50 people in your downline, right? But none of them are active. You have just made them lock spot. What is the goal? The goal here is to get everybody activated. So that is a very crucial and important word. We've got them to lock spot. Now we need to teach the people to actually go out there and earn a residual income. So for you to be commission qualified, you need to have a minimum. In other words, if you want to go gold, you need a minimum of 4 out of the 20 people that you've brought in to activate. In other words, they need to get a transformation pack. Now, the question, Frohan, is they don't need to go all ultimates, right? They can even go four activated. Am I correct?
Yes, they just have to activate their position with a pack. But I would always recommend, as a minimum, to just start on business level. As soon as you on business level, you get the second star, the second bullet point here is that 2x membership. And what that means is that many of your bonuses later in your business will be doubled. The 2x is basically double in certain commissions. So if you are activated, you don't qualify for the 2x membership, but as soon as you're business, elite, or ultimate, you do get access to the 2x membership, which means many of your commissions are doubled, including your matching bonus. Matching bonus is also something that the 15%, that's when it's doubled. So if you don't have the 2x membership, it's actually only 7.5.
So Frohan, what you're saying here is there's another carrot now. So we've got 5. There's 5 things here. So we've passed activate now. Now we need to minimum business.
Yes.
Minimum business so that you can maximize.
Yes.
Yeah. And gold status unlocks 3 generations of matching bonus. We've dealt with. Right. So again, what I'm saying here is you need to, we've got all these people that have signed up, right? On the bonus, all our new brand partners, we need to go and make sure that we explain this properly to them. Watch this recording, explain it properly to them, and use the 40 PV example that I've given you. So take 40 multiplied by 40 multiplied by 25. 40 multiplied by 25. I'm going to do this quickly. That's 1,000. So for me, my advice is save 1,000 Rand. Go to business. You have how many weeks? How many weeks, Frohan? 4 or 8 weeks to go to gold. For gold, 8 weeks.
Yes. To reach gold, you've got 8 weeks, and to reach ultimate, you've got 4 weeks.
Right. So if you can't get to ultimate in 4 weeks, get to gold. Get to gold so that you can go to your downline and get them also to get to at least a business level. But again, we're saying ultimate is the way to go. Ultimate is the way to go. This is the product that's coming in. Yes, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying definitely. Gold and ultimate.
Gold and ultimate. That's what we've established now during our talk now about the comp plan. And again, guys, we've tried our best to try and use numbers that we pulled from somewhere, from the cupboards. They're not definite numbers. We're going to have a proper rollout. There's going to be 9 videos that are going to be rolled out to explain the compensation plan. That's leading up to launch. We've just taken it upon us to just explain to the new people of how compensation plan works, how your potential earning is with the company. And trust me, there is a huge opportunity for every single one of us. So, Frohan, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. You know what, it's always good to have the shines. We call them shines. We're in the previous corporate company that I was with. These shines sit on chairs and they shine them. We call them shines, the number crunchers. So they're always next door, next to us. You'll see all the successful people. They've always got the shines with them. So Hero is the brand. Hero is the brand. And for those that don't know, the I represents you. The I represents you. I am the hero. I'm going to conquer. I'm going to conquer the world. So I think it's awesome. And I just want to quickly just take everybody through the art of recruiting. Now, I've just put a couple of slides together here, and I won't be long. I know we've taken a bit of time here, but I think it's important. So a lot of prospects think they don't know how to do the business. You know, what prevents someone from becoming a brand partner is you know what? Don't invalidate yourself. In other words, your posture must be there. Invite people to join. The only reason why people are not joining is because you haven't invited them. You need to invite people to join, right? We always say, you're in this business for yourself, yes, but not by yourself. So if you say to yourself, I can't do the Zooms that Nic or Frohan are doing, you don't need to. There's people that will do it for you. You know, I've got a classic example of when I met Frohan last year, over a year ago, to what Frohan is today, chalk and cheese. You know, and that goes from most people in South Africa. Everybody starts somewhere. You know, you have people that are there that will guide you, and you just duplicate what they do, right? I always say, stay close to the fire. Stay close to the fire. Be there with the people, duplicate the people, copy them, attend events. And you know, we always grew up with this saying, knowledge is power. And I say, the past knowledge and your future knowledge is your power, because this is the pipeline according to Tim Sales. This is the pipeline, right? It starts off with your education. What is your education? Your education is the Zoom call. Your education is training manuals. Your education is watching others, what they do, right? And then as you go, your experience comes in, how you speak to people, how others are talking, and hearing others talking, right? Those two together, you create in your mind an imagination, and you take that imagination and you put it into a message. Now, you take this message, and that message is how you're going to communicate to the people. Now, if it doesn't work, what are you going to do? You just go back and start again. You go back and start again until you know how this thing works. So people say it takes time. No, it doesn't. It takes quantity to figure out your messaging. So if you want to figure out the correct message and how to speak to people, your repetition, the more times you do it, the better you will become. So only then will you master the correct message, the more times you do it, right? And once you've mastered the message, recruiting is easy. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I can tell you right now, if I go speak to 10 people, I'll sign 9. And I say it, openly. Why? Because I've mastered my message. I've done it plenty times. The more people you talk to, the better you become. The more no's you get, the quicker you'll get to your yeses. So how do you sign people up? Couple of ways. Be excited. Be prepared. So the minute you look unprepared, you're going to lose that person. Be compassionate. So don't go into that customer like a bull in a china shop. Be compassionate. Talk to that. Listen to what they speak. Listen to what their topics are. Focus on the topic, and then tell your story. Stories are very important. We say facts tell, stories sell. So you might not have a story now, you think, but you have a story. Your story is what's happening now going into launch. Once we launch, We're going to have a true story to tell. Use other people's stories. That's the beauty of our business, right? Your focus points is, when people ask you what business you're in, a lot of people, when you mention network marketing, they start with you. They've got all these things that say, but if I can give you advice, I'm in the online health and wellness business. That's what you're in. We're in pre-launch in South Africa, where there's no joining fee now during pre-launch, okay? And it's an opportunity to bless and give a lot of people hope. With what's going on in the world, the pandemic and people losing their businesses, people getting divorced, you're in the right place at the right time. Right, so success loves speed. So when you're going to somebody, be in a hurry. Be in a hurry, tell the person, send me your details, send me a photo of you, let me register you. You register the person, put them on a WhatsApp group or a Facebook page, announce the brand partner. People love recognition. People love recognition. Announce them, right? And then set up a follow-up session, because the fortune is in the follow-up, right? You set up a time, tell that person, get me 10 names. Write down 10 names. People say, I don't know people. You tell them how many people you got on Facebook, how many people on your cell phone. 10 people. Use a memory jogger. Take them back, help them. Duplicate what you do. That's what they got to do. Duplicate what you do, because we're in the game of duplication, right? Assist them to start their business. And why do you want them to start quickly? You want them to start quickly because once they see they've got people that they've recruited onto their team, it will excite them. I call it score in 24. So get at least 2 people in the first 24 hours. At least 2 people, right? There's also, and this I think is the final slide. So various ways to market. 3-way calls, 2-in-1 presentations are great. When we haven't got COVID restrictions, home parties are great also. You got opportunity Zoom calls we have every single week on a Monday, Tuesday, and a Thursday. And you must be in it to win it. Have that mentality. Be in it to win it. We have our hype campaign that's going now. Lead generators. Here we go. How to get customers. Corporates coming to the party. We've got this. Fill out that lead generator. Fill out that thing. Get your link. Send it out to as many people as you can. Follow up with your leads. Set up appointments. Talk to them on Zoom, on WhatsApp, presentations. Get them on the Zooms and follow up with them. Please like these Facebook pages, everyone. These are the corporate Facebook pages. A lot of important announcements come on there. Follow them. Be close to the fire there. And on Thursday night, we have a mega Zoom with all the top guns of Southern Africa, all in one Zoom. We are going to share lots and lots of nuggets with all of you. We want to take everybody to the top with us. We want to be there. We don't want to leave anybody behind. So that's the links are going to be posted. I want to again thank you all for joining. Frohan, if you got a last word to put in there, buddy, thank you again from me. But I'll give you the floor. Frohan, go for it.
Nic, thanks for the invite. I appreciate it. And like you always say, stay close to the fire. And I just want to tell everybody, hold on to your seats. What we've been busy with now is only a drop in the ocean compared to what's coming. I think that once July hits and those training videos come and the products are revealed and the commission structures, to be part of a company that's so cash rich and so successful all around the world, to sit in this spot where, we're 40 people on the Zoom now, and we are the first, the groundbreakers, the trendsetters, the pioneers. This is the things that people are going to talk about 5-10 years from now, about this group of people who sat here and did this. So thank you for giving me the opportunity, and just hold on to your seats.
Thank you, Frohan. Thank you again, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, for joining us tonight. It was great once again. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the information was there. I hope we answered a couple of questions. Go back to your outlines if you're not sure. I'm going to post the recordings shortly, but don't ever be scared to ask. There's never a stupid question, guys. There's never a stupid question. We're in this to win this. We're in this together. So from me, from Frohan, thank you very much. Good night. Have a great time. Good evening. Have a great day. And don't forget, Thursday at 8:00. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks, Nic. Cheers.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for the
Good night.
presentation.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Nic. Thanks, Frohan.